Hello everyone, welcome back to school. So this is our first lesson in our Ag in the Classroom school year. Now I visit your classroom usually once a month, and this year unfortunately it won't be in person, but I am so excited to be able to still visit your classroom virtually and being able to have the technology that allows us to do so. So I'm excited for our first lesson. Our first lesson is Intro to Agriculture. So what is agriculture? That's a big word. Now, you might not have ever heard of that word before, but agriculture is our food, fiber, and our fuel, the things that grow on a farm. So what kind of things might you find on a farm here in Iowa? Well, you might find things like corn. Now, the corn that grows out in the fields is actually field corn. 99% of the corn we grow here in Iowa is field corn. Only about 1% of the corn we grow here in Iowa is sweet corn. Field corn is used to feed livestock, like animals like cows and pigs and sheep and chickens. It's also used in over 4,000 different things in the grocery store. And then we have things like soybeans. So we grow lots of soybeans here in Iowa. Soybeans are used to make biodiesel. It's also used to feed animals like pigs, and it's used to make soy milk, crayons, candles, tofu. So soy is also very important. Now we grow lots of fruits and vegetables here in Iowa too. We grow seasonal vegetables that grow well in the summertime. We do have some greenhouses and things like that in Iowa. And even this summer I went and visited a fish farm. So we also have a specialty agriculture in different animals and plants that grow here in Iowa. But some of our most popular animals, we call them livestock. Livestock is a word we use to group together farm animals. We have pigs. Pig meat is called pork. And you might get things like pork chops from pigs, bacon, ham, sausage, things like that. We have cattle or cows. We call cow meat beef, which would be steak, ground beef, hot dogs, roast beef, things like that. Poultry can include chickens, ducks, turkey. We also get eggs from chickens. Lamb. Lamb is sheep meat. Lamb chops, lamb roast, ground lamb. And then we also have dairy, which would be milk, yogurt, cheese, butter, and ice cream. And then we also get meat from dairy cows as well. So those are just some animals that give us meat here in Iowa. So today we are going to do a fun Iowa farm charm, or Iowa in a bag. And the different supplies you will need. You will need a Ziploc bag, an Iowa in the bag tag, some fuzzy palms, some soybeans, corn seeds, some leaves, either cut out or green, it could be green beads as well, a blue bead, a yellow bead, and some soil or coffee grounds. So today's lesson, everything included in our Iowa in a bag is used to represent a traditional plant or animal that you would find on a farm. So for our word bank, you also have this worksheet. In our word bank, we have everything that will be represented in one of the items in our bag. And then all of the different items in our bag are written down below. And as we go through, please jot down which of the word bank is represented in the items below. So first you need to take your bag, and the first thing that goes in our bag is the yellow bead. Now what do you think the yellow bead represents? The yellow bead represents the sun. We need the sun to help grow our plants. Next, please take the blue bead. The blue bead represents the water. So plants need water to grow. Now we have the green leaf. The green leaf represents the plants we grow here in Iowa, like corn and soybeans, sweet corn, vegetables. We grow some trees, apple orchards, pumpkin patches, things like that. So the green leaf represents the plants. Then we have some fuzzy palms. And we have a brown and black fuzzy palm here. Those are representing the animals, so the cows, the pigs, the chickens, things like that. Next we have a soybean seed. The soybean seed represents soybeans. We have a corn seed. The corn seed is a field corn seed. It also represents the corn we grow here in Iowa. And then you might have coffee grounds in your kit, or you might have some soil. We're going to dump some soil in our bag, and that represents how the seeds will grow. You also have an Iowa in a bag tag that you can fold and put in your charm bag, or you can tape it to the outside. But this bag has lots of things in it that represent agriculture here in Iowa. So if you did not write them down as we went, now you can work on this worksheet, go through and fill out what each of those represent. So we have the yellow bead. Do you remember which one that was? The sun. The blue bead, water. The green leaf, plants. We have the fuzzy palm, which was livestock. And what is livestock? Farm animals. We have the corn, which is representing corn. Soybean, soybeans. And coffee grounds or soil is representing the soil. So you can go through and write those down here. You also have a Iowa Farm Charm map here of the state of Iowa. And this is just reviewing the things that we just learned. So I encourage you to color the sheet and to take a look at the things that represent agriculture here in Iowa. So thank you everyone for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed making your farm charm and your Iowa in a bag. And you can take this home and show your family members and tell them what each of those different items represent. If you have questions, you can ask your teacher. And if you have questions for me, you can email me and I'd certainly be happy to answer those. Thank you.